a different take, and it's going to be stylish and straight. So what I shared earlier on my Simple Solutions page was some activities for stylish and straight in addition to the dot. So the activities for stylish and straight can be, getting some yarn and cutting it, because yarn is similar to hair, and getting all different colors. Or you can take the yarn and staple it to this drawing. You can make a circle like it's a head, and then take several pieces of yarn, and then the child has a lot of hair to style, to cut, and to play with. Another idea is to take that kind of barber shop theme or beauty shop theme or hair salon of caring for hair, and then create a hair salon in your house. So just doing things like washing a doll's head, or pretending to give a doll a haircut. Yeah, letting them know if you do that, the hair will not grow back like your own hair, which is a good science experiment. And then also doing other things that you do in a nail salon or a barber shop, such as clipping your toenails. So this is a great story. This story is, well, our first two stories, I have to say, which were More and More Said the Baby and The Dot, well, those were given permission to read by Scholastic. So thank you, Scholastic, for giving us permission for me to read that story today. This story was given permission by the author, Dr. Rosemarie Allen. The illustrator is Bree Foley. And I hope you guys are still with me. I've had a lot of technical issues, so feel free to chat in and show me that you're still there. Stylish, and straight. Okay, what do you think's inside? Oh, it is. I think it probably is a story about hair. Let's see. Every Saturday, I get my hair washed and pressed to get ready for church on Sunday. Well, I know what washed, but what's pressed? Anybody know? We'll see. Let's keep reading. I stand on a stool in the kitchen sink. I hold the towel tight to my eyes so the shampoo won't get in. It's washed 3 times until it's squeaky clean. 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to get my hair and scalp greased up. Greased up? Does anyone know what that means? Well, some people try to keep, oh, good, I'm glad you're here, Kimberly. So greased up means that some people don't want any grease in their hair, right? Some people try to avoid grease in their hair, but some people try to maintain the oils in their hair by greasing it up and adding oils to it. Let's read more about this if this is new to you. I sit between my mama's legs while she parts my hair in sections. Then she puts the grease all over my scalp. It feels like love and smiles. And it smells so good. It smells like coconut. Now, I'm a person that has to try to keep oils in my hair. So I actually use some of these oils, like coconut, olive oil. There are other oils that you can use for your hair. Does anybody use any? Oh, castor oil, that's a good one. There's lots of different oils that some people need to put in their hair, and some people like to wash out of their hair. Anybody like to wash their hair every day to keep the oils out? Oh, I see you. I see you too. So people have different textures of hair, and some people, yep, raise your hand, like to keep the moisture in or put moisture in their hair. And some people like to wash the moisture out. It's good when we're all different. Then I have to wait for my hair to dry. Sometimes I can go outside and play while it dries. Then it dries. I see my natural curls. They are beautiful, but for church, I like to wear it straight. Huh. Okay, everyone, who has curly hair? Me. Me too. Who has straight hair? Oh, sometimes I can make my curly hair straight. Oh, some of my friends make their straight hair curly. Huh, that's true. Nice. We're all so different. That's what makes us all so special. Do you want to read more? Okay, let's keep going. My mama heats the hot comb on the stove until it is very hot. Let's look. Wait. Oh, some of you have never seen a hot comb? Well, a hot comb is a comb that gets really hot and then the heat straightens the hair. Let's see. Does anybody know what a blow dryer is? Some of you do. A blow dryer blows heat on your hair and that can make it dry or straight. A hot comb is a comb that has heat and it can make your hair straight. Make sense? Good. Go ahead and chat in the chat box if you have questions. Oh, are you wondering what's going to happen next? How is her curly hair going to get straight? Let's look. The comb gets so hot, I can see the steam as it goes through my hair. Huh, this is interesting. Hold your ears, she says as she brings the comb close to my head. Oh yeah, it's not going to burn her hair. She's just putting it right near the curls so they can straighten out. I think her mom is checking the temperature. Right. Checking the temperature helps you to know if something's really hot or warm. Right. Yes, if something's really hot, it could burn. But if something's warm, well, it could be just right. All right. And then, oh, that's right. And this one is about curly hair. We talked about straight hair, but Lamont is so right. We never talked about someone who doesn't have hair. So some people don't do any of this at all. This is true, Lamont. Do you guys want to read more? Okay. I have to stay very still so I won't get burned. I feel the heat as the comb goes through my hair. Right. So she's sitting still. Sometimes my hair feels hot and then it falls onto my neck. What do you see happening to her hair? Well, the curls are becoming straight with heat. What do you think will happen next? Okay, let's keep going. I can't wait till my hair is done. It's really hard to sit still for so long. Finally, my hair is done. I asked for a ponytail on the top with my curls in the back. So she still has curls, but now they're looser because of the heat. My mama puts a pink ribbon on the top of my ponytail. It's so pretty. What do you think? Oh, do you have hair like this? Oh, some do. Some don't. And some of our friends like Lamont don't have any hair. But we're all special, even if we're different. Let's see what happens next. When it's time to go to bed, I have to put on my satin cap so my hair won't get messed up. Have you ever seen anyone wear a cap to bed? Oh, I've seen people wear caps before. Yeah, not to, some of you are like, I've never seen them wear it to bed. Oh, and some of you have. Well, I wear a satin cap to bed, just like the little girl in the story. It helps my curls so they don't get tangled. When I wake up in the morning, I take a bath, and then I have to grease up from my head to my toes. Grease up? What does that mean? Well, I think that everyone can get dry skin, right? Raise your hand if your skin gets dry. Me too. But I think that if your skin is darker, then the dryness may show up more and be more visible. Does that make sense? Right, my skin's darker, so I actually love putting on lots and lots of lotion just so you don't see my dryness because it's just a little bit more visible because I have dark skin. Oh, you have light skin? Oh, you have, oh, you said you have yellow, you have brown? You have yellow? You have peach? Oh my goodness, there's so many people on this Facebook Live that have so many different colors. Oh, I like that. We're also different, but it's also special. Nice. Should we keep going? Okay. First, I grease my arms, my legs, my tummy, and finally my face. I can't go to church ashy. What is ashy? What does that mean? Well, remember I said that sometimes dry skin is more visible depending on your color? Well, those who have that color have a name for it. And one of the names is ashy. So ashy just means is just another word for having visibly dry skin. Oh, you never heard that word before? I'm glad we learned something new. Should we keep going? Oh, the book is a little tilted. Yeah, remember my camera. I can't see as well. Sorry. Let's keep going. I take my satin cap off and I'm ready for church. All dressed up with my hair stylish and straight. Oh, you go to church too? Oh, you go to synagogue. You go to a mosque? We all go to different places to pray. Nice. We're all different, but it's all special. The end. In the back of this story, which this story again is by Dr. Rosemary Allen. I'll share where you can get the link if you like. Oh, Kimberly said it was such a sweet story. Thanks for commenting, Kimberly. Oh, yes, Lamont totally understands this story. If you love this story and want to find out where you can purchase, I'll make sure that I put the link to where you can purchase the story and more about Dr. Rosemary Allen in the chat box. In the back of the story, it talks about frequency of washing hair. It talks about the kitchen as a salon, right? Some of us don't even go to a hair salon, right? You haven't? You haven't? Oh, and you have. Good. It also talks about what does it mean to have natural curls, grease your scalp, use a hot comb, or even a bedtime or skincare routine. It's a great story that really helps us to understand different types of routines for different types of people. There's also another story in this series called Curly. Well, cute and curly. There it is. And my hair's curly right now. So I think maybe I might get that one too. So other extension activities. Well, I talked about creating your own salon, using fabric or yarn to mimic hair, having children cut it. Oh, you're worried about scissors? Well, as long as children are monitored using scissors and you sit with them, it should be fine. Make sure that scissors are safe and meant for that age of child. And make sure they're not cutting things they're not supposed to be by putting the scissors away once you're all done with the extension activity. Also, you can mimic the cutting of hair by cutting other things, like getting grass, and then talking about how that is similar to hair, and you can cut that. What are some other things that you can cut that are safe and you're supposed to cut? So getting different materials, like I mentioned, fabric or grass or flowers, leaves are also interesting to cut. You could talk about, extend that into a math activity, which is talking about halves, wholes, how many things you cut, the weight of something. This book is so great because it talks about so many things that not only deal with hair and, just being, confident, right? That was the word I was looking for, confident when you go out or being stylish. But it also talks about things like temperature and dry skin, or looking at skin of different people and talking about different words they use to describe their skin or words they use to describe their hair. It also talks about different ways that people care for their hair. So, as I mentioned before, some people like moisture and some people don't. So, it's a great story to kind of bring out our what things are alike and then also discuss our differences and to learn from each other. All right. So, this is just a reminder to talk about race. It doesn't have to be very complex, it can be simple daily routines that happen all day. To talk about differences, similarities, or inclusion or diversity can be fun activities. So, even something as small as brushing your teeth. Well, some people have melanin in their skin that makes their gums around their teeth look darker. But some people's gums are pink. It depends on how much melanin you have in your skin. And melanin is also a great word, a great vocabulary word, and also a science word. So talking about how much melanin someone has in their skin is a great discussion. Who has freckles? I don't have, yeah, no, I don't have many freckles, but some people do. So talking about more or less, or talking about colors. Those are great discussions to have. And they tie in with our math, with our science, social studies, with learning about different types of people. And having those discussions are really great ones for all ages of children.